Well, hello there everyone, TerraStractor525 here, and welcome to the first of 3 reviews that I have planned for winter 2018, and that is on none other than Bachmann Paxton. Before I get into the review, I just thought I should give a little brief update as to what's going to be happening on the channel soon. So for starters, you guys all could see that episode 6 is currently in the works, and I plan to have that released sometime in January. Not exactly sure when. It could be early, mid, late January, but it will be in January. I promise you that. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that as much as the other 5 episodes I have uploaded in the past. In addition to that, I did mention just now that there's 3 reviews that I have planned. One of them is Bachmann Paxton, as you guys can see right now, and the 2 others are, well, I'll just say one is on a Bachmann item and the other is on a Hornby item. The Bachmann item I already have said, but I don't want to disclose yet what that item is, at least until the Christmas Presents 2018 video is uploaded, which, as you guys know, is a yearly tradition. In addition to that, there's going to be a Hornby review. That's going to be the 3rd review. And what I would like you guys to do in the comment section of this video is tell me what Hornby item would you guys like me to review that I have not reviewed yet. And I'll give you a few options. I have the Hornby Thomas Flying Scotsman, I have the Hornby Murdoch. I'll just tell you right now, one of the Christmas presents that I'm getting is the Hornby Wagon Pack A. Not Wagon Pack B, Wagon Pack A. It's from the 2015 lineup. And basically I just want to have this little, vote as to what review to do for Hornby, since, as we all know, Hornby is unfortunately discontinuing the Thomas line at the end of this year. I'm honestly not surprised because, well, the way that, new releases has been coming across, on their end, has been very, very, underwhelming, to say the least. But hey, I mean, Hornby's had a very, very long run, and I just think that it'd be a nice thing to, to say a nice goodbye to them by, doing one review on one of their products for winter 2018. And so there you have it. With that said, that pretty much covers everything I have planned. Episode 6, 2 more reviews, and of course the annual Christmas presents video. But yeah, that's what I have planned, and hopefully you guys will enjoy what's going to come up soon, which is basically that. Alright, so let's get on to the review. So, for starters, Paxton, as we all know, is a Class 08 diesel shunter. He was first introduced in Day of the Diesels. However, his role really didn't show until Blue Mountain Mystery. That's when we really got to see what kind of a character Paxton is. He's, very, very kind, probably the most friendly diesel you'll ever meet on Sodor, maybe with the exception of Salty, but, I would argue that all fans, old and young, like Paxton. I don't think I've ever encountered a Thomas fan who's not a fan of Paxton, which I think is partly why Bachmann decided to announce him in 2017. So, regarding Bachmann, so like I said, they announced him in 2017, and his model came out surprisingly the same time as Grumpy Diesel, which was announced in 2018. Both of them share the same tooling, which is their, large TV series accurate Class 08 diesel mold. And I mean, all around it's just a very nice model. Yeah, I like the nice shade of green, the yellow stripes, and I like how they chose to go with bronze side rods. They could have just gone with plastic red side rods, but no, these are actually metal, which is just very, very nice. And of course, the chassis itself is very nicely made. The best I've ever seen, at least, of this type. If there's any flaw that this model has, it is the face. Sorry, I'm just gonna come down kind of like that, show you guys the face. Yeah, so the main issue that everyone's been having with the face is that the eyes are too high up. And that's mainly due to the moving eye mechanism, since, as we all know, Bachmann has based Paxton off of the same tooling that was used for Diesel, Airy, and Burt. And I mean, for them to, change the moving eye mechanism would mean that they would have to severely change, the interior of the model. So it kind of makes sense that they went the easy way out and decided to, just adjust his face to what the moving eye mechanism is. But I mean, other than that, I think they still nailed the face pretty well. The nose is the right shape, the eyebrows are the right size, and he's got that nice thick chin and a nice smile. I mean, it works for me. And frankly, I like it because when you look at this face, if Paxton was in the model series, he probably would have looked something like this because, I mean, in the model series, Airy, Burt, Diesel, they all share the same tooling. It wasn't like one of them had eyes like in a different area. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I'm concerned, that's how it was. Maybe Splatter and Dodge are an exception since they were, only featured in Magic Railroad. But yeah, you get my point. Paxton is actually the only Bachmann Class 08 that I have, since, as you guys know, I own the Hornby Diesel, Airy, and Burt. I have had thoughts to use the Bachmann Diesel, buy the Bachmann Diesel and use it for the Sodor series, but the doctor and I both agreed that the Hornby Diesel is the more malevolent of the two. In terms of look, just the devious face and just the overall look. But I'm glad that Bachmann released Paxton because now I have a chance to get one of these nice Class 08s. And I mean, he is extremely smooth. I'm not gonna lie, he's very strong, smooth, and just looks great running around your layout. It's got the silver windows, just like all the other diesels, including Salty and Mavis. Yeah, all the colors are right. They even got the black beam in the back, which is different from the front. Yeah. No complaints there. He is dated. Yeah, he's dated 2011, and that makes sense since that's when Bachmann Diesel came out, and he was the first of this tooling. So, but yeah. Now regarding tooling or just the Bachmann range in general, I mean, I'm really hoping that the 2019 announcements will involve a local that's not of this tooling, since now we've had Diesel, Airy, Burt, and then Paxton announced in 2017, and then Grumpy Diesel announced in 2018. So now that's a total of 5 locos with the same, well, really 4 if you want to count Grumpy Diesel and Diesel as one, but 5 products with the same tooling. And now two of them are back-to-back. 2 releases are back-to-back 2017, 2018. So I'm really hoping 2019 we can see something new. I know on the Bachmann forum the 2 most popular suggestions are Stepney and Daisy, and it's I'm honestly not surprised. Both are classic characters, both have unique designs, and Stepney's a unique color scheme, which Bachmann and Mattel seems to like, and Daisy's just a unique tooling altogether. The first bogey diesel in the range. Hopefully, as long as things are financially sound on Bachmann's part, one of those can get announced for 2019. If not 2019, then definitely 2020, as that would be the 75th anniversary of Thomas and Regina. I mean, and leave your thoughts on that down in the comments too. I'm curious to know what you guys think Bachmann should announce for 2019. If not, I'm starting to digress now off Paxton. So if you guys, don't want to hear about 2019 predictions, you guys can probably end the video right here. But if you do, what I will say in addition to what I've just said is that Bachmann should probably look into more resin buildings, because I had confirmation. I got an confirmation from one of the Bachmann reps who have claimed that the resin buildings actually don't require new toolings and thus would not be as expensive to make. So, why not announce a few more, because those are just, I'm a huge fan of resin buildings, and to see Bachmann make more, maybe like for Farquhar Station, Neptune Refreshments, a few town buildings, and maybe like something iconic like Toby's Shed, I think that would be a very, very smart move. Instead of just, announcing, the Diesel Co tanker or, a lazy tanker repaint like that, But that's just my opinion, and I understand why Bachmann's doing that. You know, it's all because, you know, new toolings cost money, and that's understandable. But I mean, if they can at least announce like something different, like some new resin buildings, then that would be great. But yeah, that's all I really have to share. And yeah, like I said, express your thoughts down in the comments below. So, all right, that pretty much wraps up everything I need to mention on Paxton. I would probably give him a 9 out of 10, simply because, you know, the face that they could have, if they really wanted to, they could have adjusted the eye mechanism. But of course, that would have cost more money. It would have created a, you know, massive headache and everything. And so, I mean, I do understand why they went the easy way out, but because of that, I don't feel that it deserves the full 10. But nevertheless, like I said, it's a great model. If you're a Bachmann collector, I'd highly recommend you get this. But yeah, so that's Terrence Tractor 525, and here's a few shots of Paxton running around my